Ross sounds so good on them beats that
he was so
that gangsters don't care.
Gangsters don't care.
That's why I'm saying it's
because I done heard older guys like, cause you know he got like a real player older crowd of like real gangsters though, and I done like been sitting with like my OGs and they like. The first thing they say is like, boy, that Ross be talking, boy. Even though he ain't live like that, but boy, he sure got it down pat. But he come from gangsters though.
He does, but he didn't live it. But I'm just saying,
Carl City Cartel, Booby Boys, all of that. Like it get.
He was also a background dancer.
True indeed.
He was also a correctional.
That's
I'm just saying stuff that should have.
So if you was a background dancer, so if he a background dancer, and he was a street dude, I mean he was a background dancer, and what else you say he did?
He was a background dancer and a correctional officer. He was for a while.
For a while. So
not saying a long time.
I don't know. It don't matter how long you did it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It don't matter how long you did it. But it's like when you spin narratives, like only thing you heard was he was a correctional officer. So it automatically discredit him to the average street person. But it ain't no street people about to go buy your music though.
But I'm saying he's supported by street guys because of the way he raps.
Yeah, he supported, but I'm saying like the average consumer, like what you said, ain't street guys.
Exactly, and that's why I think it doesn't.
It don't go hand in hand.
It doesn't go hand in hand because you're not marketing to. You are marketing to the streets.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the person who's gonna buy your music doesn't really care or know. They want to know if that song makes them feel away.
But that's when you want.
Ross makes me feel like I got a kilo in the trunk.
For sure.
I don't give a damn what I'm doing.
You at work.
I be on the way to work.
Office.
He said I'd be like, you know what? I do got this dope on me.
Yeah, you do.
And it's a feeling he provides.
It's a feeling you get.
But
it's two different worlds too though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that when they it's like when they brung it to the industry that they didn't expect it to take on the mind that it did. Yeah. So now people who like it's like more of a I could do that too kind of thing. And, you know, so I guess it's our perspective though.
I love this conversation, man. But while we in it, let's get it. 107.5 WGC out of Shi's, #1 hip hop and R&B. Chicago is Zach Book. I've got a special guest in the building with me, Gwoppo. What up, bro?
Zach. Bug, what's the deal?
I'm here, brother.
Yeah,
I'm here, man.
I'm here with you.
How you been?
I feel great, man. I've been great. I'm blessed.
Now, my man Dash, he's representing Cincinnati.
Yeah,
we had a whole
nation.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? Repping Ohio, the whole state. That's what he said. He's repping the whole state on his back.
OH-10, I'm from Cincinnati, but OH-10, man. You know, let's make this bigger than life.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, you've lived a life already.
Yeah, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You're a young man, as I can see, but you've already lived a life, man. You did 6 years incarcerated. Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, for what?
Trafficking, heroin. Yeah.
So you did your time.
Did my time.
And you out rapping, doing your thing.
Doing my thing, man. Progressing.
That's what's up, man.
You can go look it up too. You know, it's public record.
He ain't snitch on nobody.
Public record. I ain't told nothing.
Because you know how I know? I didn't even ask you that. You know how I know you ain't tell nobody? Because I can just tell that you, just how freely you speak about it lets you know, like, you did what you did. Yeah. You served your time and you moved on.
But it ain't even really like, just like no snitching though. It's like, as a man, I was taught like by my grandfather, my father, I mean, like, hold yourself accountable. So I don't be wanting nobody to get it mixed up like, oh, it's just some street law I'm standing on. Like, of course, like, when I signed up for the streets, I signed up for that, but it go way deeper than that. Like, your brother done, I mean, took the cookies out there, like, hold yourself accountable if you did that, bro. Don't let us go down here.
That's as a man.
That's as a man.
That's as a man. That's not necessarily a street thing.
It ain't a street thing. It's a man thing.
Yep. I love that, man. So, what's your affiliation with YSL?
Thug, just like my mentor. I met Thug through a mutual friend, and he just told me that I was right. This is words. Like, you right in everything you doing. I'm a plus to you, but you don't need me. You got the plan, stick to your plan. I'm here to help you with whatever you need as far as like guidance, anything. So whenever I shout out to Thug, man, great dude. Shout out to the whole YSL. They just so embracing. That's my family. Love them dearly. Whenever I land ATL, the first thing I do, shoot, go holler at my bro.
Holla at him. Yep.
Go holla at him, chop it, see what he. You know what I mean, he one of them people who like got a lot of knowledge, but he don't give it to you all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And he tell his saying be like, what he say? If I tell you everything, I ain't gonna know nothing else. So you gotta come back.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. He just drops it on you,
Yeah.
and then you gotta take that.
Yeah, let me do what I.
Yeah, you're supposed to do what you do with that information, and then make it. I like that.
Straight up.
For sure, man. So you did something really unique that I want to talk about. You actually dropped 50 songs.
Yeah, I'm in the process of dropping.
50 songs.
23 songs in.
50 days every day.
50 days. A song a day for 50 days straight.
What is the mindset in that? Why are you doing that?
Because
I feel like you're wasting music.
Music is king. It can't never be wasted. Especially if it's just sitting on my hard drive. And I got over 1,300 songs too.
Okay.
So it ain't really a waste.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's a lot of songs that I got that's held on to. But the logic was really shout out to Mr. B&B for making this happen. Peanut, man, dude is another amazing dude, another one of my mentors, been in this for a long time. And he had told me to send you some music one day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cool, I hadn't been releasing music, I just have been recording crazy. I wasn't really enthused about music as far as like the music business. So I just was like focusing on my craft, my art. I mean, I had did a lot early. I mean, and just was like, why it's not working? Like I got other things I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I had sent him a folder with like 87 songs. Sent him another folder, had 137 songs. Sent him another folder with probably like 57 songs. So he called me. He like, how I supposed to listen to it? I'm like, you click the folder, just click it, it'll open. He like, nah, how I supposed to listen to like 300 and something songs? I'm
right.
Like, oh, I mean, you said send you some music. I just sent you the folders that I got that ain't on my drive. So, he like, I want to listen to it with you. I flew to Detroit. Well, actually, I drove to Detroit. And we kicked it for like probably like 3 days. And we just rode, listening to the music. And he like, man, you got to put it out. Like, why you holding on to it? It ain't going to do you no good on your hard drive. Like, this is amazing music. And like, I ain't one of them people who, I'm a very humble person, but I know I'm great at what I do too. Mm-hmm. So I much rather show it. So I felt like that connected with me to drop the music, to show it. Like, whatever, like, I'll go anywhere with the music. And it ain't like, I know a lot of times whenever, like now in this day and age, when you say, oh, I rap or I do music, it's almost like as soon as you hear, like, another. But me knowing, like, nah, I really got that, though. Like, this ain't even for play. So it just was one of those things where we found a unique way to release the music and a unique campaign called The Gift to the Family. I believe in any fan that I reach. Once you're a fan of mine, you're no longer a fan, you're my family. I mean, I give you my life. I give you, like, these really. And I know we just had this conversation about, like, just being authentic and things like that. But I don't only give you my street life, I give you all of my life, from my mama, you know what I mean, from my granny passing, my father dying, my children. Like, I really give my life into this and the life of others around me. So, it was one of them things where I do strive to be authentic in my words and what I put into this universe. And this is my story. So, I'm not looking for no one to glorify it. I'm just looking for you to listen and understand, like, the knowledge and the jewels that I could drop and things that I could give. So.
Right. What makes you different? What do you think makes you different as an artist?
What make me different is, like, I just ain't scared to just try things or take direction or just, like, learn. I feel like being a student of this game and really understanding that timing is everything, and that just because you're doing the work, it don't mean it's your time yet. That's what make me different. I'm not so anxious to say, I need to go now. I dropped this. Why this ain't, like, nah, it might. When they was shooting them, you gotta go to college, then you gotta go to the league, then you might gotta ride the bench, then you might, you know what I mean? You might start behind Brady. You know what I mean?
Right.
Brady started behind, and
look
who he is. So don't be so in a rush to, you know what I mean? And I believe fully that I love this game. I believe that the 10,000 hours has to be put in, and it's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. I'm never gonna let up. I feel like nobody really can't outwork me. I run with the best of them. I mean, I done been in the rooms, you know what I mean, serious rooms, like, oh yeah, get on this. It done been 7 a.m. I'm in the room with Doug, He like, let's do one. He'll wait you out like that. Like, see who go to sleep, who gonna leave. It's 7:46. I mean, man, you ready? I'm ready. Man, it just be like about opportunity and just staying true to your craft.
Man, that mindset itself,
yeah,
I think a lot of artists can learn from.
Right.
Because, you know, I because I'm on the radio.
Yeah.
People hit me up all the time. I'm talking about artists will literally text me an unmixed something quick and be like, hey, you need to play this.
That's something else.
And I'm like,
yeah.
Dude, have you heard this?
Did you listen to it?
Did you listen to this? Why would I?
Let me tell you what they got. They got demoitis. They don't listen to it so much, it don't even sound bad to them no more. It ain't even a rough edit. This the one. Play this one. This the one.
It's not even mixed or mastered. Yeah. I go to your page. I can't tell you a rapper.
That's another thing that admired and loved about me too. And even Thug. When I brung my music, because I think I might have played Thug probably like 50-something songs. Because I dropped the EP before I just did this project. It was like a love thing, like for the ladies. It was super dope. But they admired that I brung my music mixed and mastered. Yes. Shout out to Steve White too. He is amazing engineer, mixing and master. He mixed and mastered like 50 songs for me in probably a little under 3 weeks. He's like a guy. That's my bro. Shout out to Steve White.
And that's important. That's the delivery. Like, you know, if you're not gonna have it mixed and mastered.
Yeah, I want mine to run with the ones that's on there. I want it to blend right. Like,
you should want it to sound like
sonically.
Not saying you sound like other artists, but sonically, musically, like something we play. If you really serious about having it played,
right?
It's crazy, bro. Yeah. So how do you plan to change the game though? When you've done your 10,000 hours, when you got the opportunity,
to change the game. See, like the game change if you wanted to or not. So I change with the game, because if I change with the game, then I forever have an opportunity to make my change when it's time. I mean, so like, and as far as what I personally want to change, just like as far as Ohio, I want to make that a hub to where I don't gotta, and I love, and shout out to Chicago. I love Chicago. I got amazing music that come from here. I love New York. I love Atlanta. I love Florida. I love Texas. I love what all these places bring to the game, but I want Ohio to have something to where, dang, I gotta get in touch. I gotta get in touch with Dash Gwoppo, man. He could change my life, and I want to change your life. I've been through a few things in this game where they play with your dream and they'll milk you dry, like, and it's like I don't want that to be a part of it when it come through me. You know what I mean? I want to put a hub in a studio and all of those things where you can come through and you can bump into, God willing, you can bump into the Drakes and the Thugs and the Futures and the Dirks and Lito the Plugs, and that's my shout out Lito the Plug. That's my little bro. He was supposed to be at the interview with me, but he brought the cameraman. But yeah, my little bro, he's so fire. I put him on like 7 songs on my project. He amazing. But yeah, I want to be that for my city for one, because it's not a lot of people who done made it out of there. And the work that's being done now, I commend. And I commend those before us. They just couldn't get it done, but they still pioneered.
Who's the biggest artist to come out of Ohio?
Like an older genre?
Just period. The biggest rap artist?
Me.
To come out of Ohio?
Me. Soon to be me. But out of Ohio, I can't say. I don't really know all the facts about everywhere. But from my city.
Bow Wow?
He from Ohio?
Yeah. When Bow Wow first came out, he was from Ohio. Then all of a sudden he started claiming Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. But when his first album, he was saying he was from Ohio.
All right. Bow Wow.
Are Bone Thugs from
Bone Thugs?
Are Bone Thugs from Ohio?
Might be the biggest. Yes, they from Cleveland.
Okay.
They probably the biggest thing far on my radar. As far as if you saying like the biggest, like most memorable, I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
But Oh Boy going crazy right now. Trippie Redd from Ohio.
I didn't know he was from Ohio. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what's the big thing about not wanting to bring it back to where you from.
I don't get that either. I'm
gonna be the first. Like, I got to, because it's just like, it makes no sense to me to abandon, but I swear, bro,
I think sometimes people get knocked down so much in the city on the climb up.
Yeah.
And when they get it, they like, forget all y'all.
Yeah, I done been knocked down, told no,
right.
shared, no love. But I mean, at the end of the day, that don't got nothing to do with this little kid who 10 or 12 years old that's gonna be 15 and 17 soon, dealing with real things in society and might got a talent and can channel his pain, and that I want to say, hey, I got you. Like, come on, come to the studio. So this shit really saved my life a million times. You know what I mean? So it's just, I mean, I got a brother, my best friend in the whole world, got a life sentence, 24 years to life. I thug like how he thug, and he root for me, and there, like, he lived through me. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I come, like, it's so much incarceration and, like, embedded around me. My pops did 17 years federal. My uncle about to come home off 11 years in exactly a year. My little brother in the halfway house right now just did 5.5. Like, I mean, it's like a never-ending cycle, and that's why I strive so hard. I gotta get us out. Like, it ain't, and not when I say us, I don't even just mean my family. Cause if I get 10 people out, then they can get 10 people out, and they can get 10 people out. Then it's just a branch of just like, I don't even care about the recognition. You don't even never gotta say it. Just knowing that it came from me gonna be enough to be like, dang man, you don't even know that I signed your brother, and then 10 years later he did this, and this the reason why your mama a PR and do. I mean, like it spread so abroad.
You seem like you want to get in the business aspect of it though.
Yeah, because it's like they gonna take advantage of you, man. They gonna take advantage of you, and have good people around you not gonna take advantage of you. It's hard to come by, and I ain't gonna let this game turn me slimy. I still got morals, I still got principles, and my music great. I ain't saying it just cause like I woke up and I started rapping. I really perfect my craft. I got hours in that studio.
Yeah.
Hours. Like, I miss birthdays with my kids. Can't see my mom. They calling me. They don't even say when you come. They say, "You think you will be here this week?" They asking me. I'm gone. I'm home 2 days.
Right.
I try to get everything done. See this person. Make sure this person got money. This bill paid. This done. Then I'm out. Right. Because these my responsibilities, but this is my dream. This is for me. I got to do this for me because it's gonna help everybody else.
Right.
So it's just, it's super deep for me. It's emotional. This talent that I possess, because I almost lost it.
I think that's what I see. I see because you saw the almost losing it, and you said never again.
I can't lose.
I can see it. Yeah.
And it's like, you know how much discipline and determination you gotta have to not want to lose something that you ain't even got yet.
Woo.
Like, I ain't even got it yet.
That's a bar.
I ain't even got it. But I'm just gonna fight. I know I can get it. Like, I know it's mine. Just do the work. There's a few obstacles, bump things. Like, shout out to Joyce too, man.
Shout out to
Chicago. I apologize for missing my interview. I was late. I was very late. I should have left earlier, so I wanted to do that for her. But just even in that small thing, could have cost me a way bigger opportunity. Just for whatever, just a relationship, anything. And I hate when things like that happen that we can't control, or that's out of our, like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't coming here when I walked in here with you and Zach said, hey, give me 10 minutes. I gave you 10 minutes. I'm here with you. We rocking. It ain't no, I ain't too much bigger for life. I ain't bigger than life. And I'm straight too. Like, I don't ever get it twisted. Like, you know what I mean? It's really my dream. I really respect the craft. I really respect the business.
And respect,
and I respect people. Like, at the end of the day. It's just who I am. I'm raised that way. So that's what I was saying too, like, as far as a lot of people got it misconstrued what street is or what gangster is. Gangster is taking care of your family. Gangster is trying to do something way more positive. Gangster is making sure your son don't grow up like you did. You know what I mean? That's what gangster really is. Like, that's street shit, what y'all talking about. So we don't got to keep calling it gangster.
Right. Man, you know what? People gonna hear this interview and watch this interview and want to listen to your music.
I appreciate that, bro.
And want to listen to your music.
I appreciate that.
That doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah.
You really don't have a lot of people who have the passion, the will, and a lot of people have passion. They might even have a will. They might even have a work ethic.
Yeah.
I can tell you got the work ethic because you said you sent 300 some songs.
Yeah, right.
You got thousands of songs.
Yeah.
So that's there. But
sometimes
you know what?
Too, though, if
the patience, that's the key.
Have it.
People do not have that.
And then you got to think, like, when you don't come with the kit, like, of of what believable is. Like when you don't put hella guns in your videos, and you
Right.
might. I done put on a suit in one of my videos.
Right.
Tom Ford shades,
Right.
790. This what gangster is.
Mm-hmm.
I got 100 grand on my wrist, 136. Bezel on his own, 36. Like I could pop that too.
Right.
But I want my music to speak for itself.
I love that.
It's songs that I put out. Like I got 2 songs that I put out that's both about one of my daughters. Kai 3 a.m. and Kai 4 a.m. I make music off what I get inspired by. If the only thing inspiring you is the money and the shit that's gonna take you off your pivot, and the greed and the women. I got women before I got money. That was the easiest thing for me to get.
Right.
Handsome nigga. Yeah, I've been on that. So then when I got money and realized that, damn, if I chase the money, they chasing the money. I got the money. They gonna chase me.
Right.
So it's like just small things that's keen in this game that like I could talk that too. And I talk it a lot because I'd be lying if I said, like, when I indulged in the streets, initially you just want to take care of your family and you want to do certain things. I had a kid on the way. I mean, at 15 years old. So, you know what I mean? Ultimately, I got to figure something out. I mean, I'm about to be a man before I even know what being a man is.
Right.
So.
And you said your pops was locked up.
Pops raised me through a phone. Shout out to him. Shout out to my step pops. You know what I mean? Like, I come from real respect. Like, my pops ain't never preached nothing ill or no ill intent on my step pop. I remember my pops asking me like you don't think he supposed to whoop you or get on you? I'm like, nah, but I'm siding with my pops. And he like, well, he can. You know, he there. He raising. He doing. That's what that take a man to do
To
that.
say that. Mm-hmm.
So when I figured out like what really being a man is, and it's not about ego or pride, it's really about accountability and being able to be vulnerable in certain situations, because being vulnerable don't make you sweet. And we are vulnerable. You can't stop what's gonna happen. You can't stop what's gonna happen. No matter what go on, however many guns, whatever you buy, like, yeah, I'm telling you, protect yourself, be prepared. But you don't really know what's gonna happen. Like, you just gotta live your life and live righteous. I mean, and righteous is, sometimes it be only what it is to you, but we know right and wrong.
We do.
We know right and wrong.
We do every time.
Yeah, we know it. We know it before we choose it. But we, you know, like, sometimes we get our way and then we get right with God. Because they say he gonna forgive you. That's what they say. That's what you taught.
Right.
So you like, maybe next time, until you have a real life-changing experience. You know what I mean? Until you got bullets ripping past your face, until you sitting in front of a judge and they like, yeah, you signed this document saying that if you run, we can max you out for 39 years, 36 years. You ain't never faced that. Everybody gangster and ain't even been in those circumstances. You ain't even sat in them rooms. Them rooms cold. Them rooms cold, man. And they talking to you crazy, and they trying their best to inflict whatever fear on you. And when you standing tall, like, it just make them like want to break you down more. Like, what make you so special? But when it's morally in you, that's what make you special. It's morally in you. You can't break my morals. I ain't about to break them. Not, oh, you know, your daughter gonna be this age when you get out of jail. Or, you know, your mama could die. You know, but that's what I signed up for. If I'm no better than you if I take away him.
Mm.
I mean, like, they gotta be morally in you. So I advise a lot of people to stop. If you stop preaching the street code and just preach the code as a man and instill it from young, then maybe they because it go hand in hand. It's really the same thing, but it gotta be in you. When you just, anybody can say it, like, hey, look, hey, Zach, you know, you got them, you just turned 18, you know what I mean, we carrying these pistols, you know what I mean, we thugging, you gonna get this money, you know what I mean, that's what we gonna do, and don't snitch, because the street said you ain't supposed to. I can say, all right, I won't, right. I want to get that money though.
Right.
But when you preach from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, quit telling on people. Quit getting people in trouble for what you done. Quit being quiet when you can own up to it. Nothing to do with street stuff. Got nothing to do with the streets.
That's being a man.
Nothing to do with it. This got everything to do with John Murray, my grandfather, God rest his soul, telling me that when you do shit like that, you a wimp. I don't want to be no wimp, man. I grew up learning, like, nah, you know what? Hey, who went in that refrigerator and I can't let my little bros. I mean, Ma did it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold yourself accountable.
Yeah.
Hold yourself accountable, man.
I can't even answer no questions. First of all, brother, you gave me a whole therapy session within it. You don't even know how you helped me today.
Appreciate
with
that,
some
bro.
stuff you said.
Hey.
And I was like, Yep.
You like that?
You talked about, and I'll give you the specific when you said being a man is taking away your pride and ego.
Yeah, you can't live off that.
Come on, man. Think about how much pride and ego we walk around with.
Man, I've been
for about nothing.
About nothing.
I was just in time complaining about my lady, right? And I was like, oh, when you said pride and ego, it hit me. I said,
yeah,
that was ego I was on.
It was on that. It was on.
I was on that. It was on ego.
There's our way or no way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my way or don't do me like that.
That ain't really leading though.
That's not.
That ain't being a leader.
That's not.
You gotta give it with the flaws too.
To be honest,
you ain't got the flaws.
That's more of a feminine trait.
Yeah.
As much as we think ego and pride is more like manually and masculine, that ain't it.
And shit, hold with silent treatment.
That ain't
it,
man. That's not real.
Cause I can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
You know how it take for your lady when you mad, when she mad. Let her be mad. You go, why you mad? Cause she mad.
Right.
Hey, I understand, man. I could have probably handled that a lot better. You know what I mean? It ain't really.
Man.
I don't want to lose you behind it. Can you tell me what I've done wrong so I could try to understand it? Because other than that, you just like her. Two hoes in the bed. I'm going to turn my back and sleep too. We mad.
I'm mad, you mad. We both mad.
Like, nah, man, I don't want to be mad.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be mad.
Woo! There it is, man. Dash Gwoppo, Zach Book Radio.
What's the deal?
WGCI Chicago. I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you more.
Where can people find your music and tell them where they can get connected with you?
Dash Gwoppo on all sites, anywhere. DASHGWOPPO. DASHGWOPPO. I got it the same everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, I'm on TikTok too. Yeah, they got me. I'm on TikTok.
You should be. That's where
those
are the A&Rs.
Yeah, straight up.
TikTok is breaking records left and right. You better be. If you an artist and you're not on TikTok, you losing.
Yeah, you losing big time.
Put your music on TikTok. Hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, every one of them on there.
That's how songs are breaking now.
Yeah.
So that's what it is, bro. I appreciate you stopping by though.
I appreciate you having me. Chicago love.